East Palestine residents impacted by February's train derailment say there are still not enough answers to their health and safety concerns, sharing their feelings, their fears, anxiety at two town hall meetings tonight.
There has certainly been a lack of transparency, and it's been very confusing to find accurate information.
An East Palestine mother and an environmental group called Moms Clean Air Force called out the U.S. EPA and Norfolk Southern to provide more specific long-term details on what will be done to protect their families. News 5 investigator Joe Paganakis was there as people demanded answers to what they called an uncertain future.
This has caused an environmental disaster.
Nearly 100 East Palestine area residents gathered during a town hall meeting hosted by East Palestine Justice in Columbiana, Ohio, just 20 minutes from last month's Norfolk Southern train derailment, looking for specific details on how their health, well-being, and property values will be better protected in the coming months.
And we want to stay, but we only want to stay if it's safe. And I think there is a lot of inconsistencies in the information that's been given out from the EPA and from, the government agencies.
Jessica Connard is an East Palestine mother who spoke up at the meeting tonight, demanding the federal government and Norfolk Southern do more than what they called the typical performance measures in addressing the ongoing cleanup, saying that right now there's a lot of community confusion.
I would really like to see the government step in and say, we're going to make this medical testing easy for you. We're going to put a mobile unit in your town.
We will never forget the night the train derailed. I could see a huge fireball from my driveway.
Misty Allison is another East Palestine mother and part of the environmental group Moms Clean Air Force, who on Wednesday testified before the Senate Commerce and Transportation Committee in Washington, D.C., telling federal leaders so far Norfolk Southern has still failed to provide details on how greater East Palestine will be protected long-term after the February 3rd derailment, fire, and chemical spill.
We've heard time and time again from Norfolk Southern that they're going to make it right and that they're looking into some long-term health care monitoring and assistance and home value protection, but details of that plan have not been disclosed.
Norfolk Southern issued a statement for our story saying, quote, "On the long-term plans, we are still working out details, but I want to be clear that they are commitments, not we are thinking about these things. We remain committed to this community." Both mothers have returned to their East Palestine homes with their families, but with many health concerns. Jessica Connard's home is just 500 feet from the train tracks on a private water well system. Her family is drinking bottled water, even though so far EPA tests on her well show no contamination. Still, though, she can't help but wonder what the coming months will bring.
We have no clear guidelines or criteria as to what the assistance center is paying back.
On Thursday, trains were running slowly through East Palestine, with some roads still left with traffic restrictions. Norfolk Southern telling News 5 7.8 million gallons of liquid and 8,400 tons of solid waste have been removed from the community.
We want to make sure that it's safe, and I don't think that we have the answers to really know.
And this was the 6th town hall meeting held by East Palestine Justice. The group says it's in the process of putting together a homeowner resource fair to be held in East Palestine sometime in mid-April. News 5 will follow through on this developing story. Reporting here in Columbiana, Ohio, I'm News 5 investigator Joe Paganakis.
And the Ohio EPA says the hazardous waste removal project in East Palestine has continued to show some progress. Next week, McDonald's restaurants across Northeast Ohio will host a fundraiser for the people of East Palestine. McDonald's will donate 20% of its sales to the Bright Side Project's East Palestine Crisis Relief Fund. That money will help people impacted by last month's train derailment. The fundraiser will run from 4 to 9 Tuesday evening. That's on March the 28th. News 5 has been covering every development from East Palestine since that train derailed on February 3rd. You can find updates anytime by downloading the News 5 app. You can also download it for free on the Google Play or the App Store.